What is going on, Lucid fans? Welcome back to Trending Stocks. Today I want to give you a good overview of what the data points are saying and, given the circumstances, where things might be going from here. Before I get into any of that, make sure you guys hit that thumbs up and subscribe. I always greatly appreciate that. And without further ado, let's get right to it. Currently, it is up almost about 1%. Had a little bit more of a sell-off, as you can see right here, which I'll give you a good breakdown of that. But generally speaking, there is no fundamental news right now for Lucid. No SEC filings, nothing surprising. This is just, for the most part, a little bit more of a value rally because, of course, looking at stochastic, it currently is at 21, which is considered very much oversold. And as well, behind the scenes, you do have that deviation to black line above the red, showing an underlying bullish sentiment. Number of retail investors, for the most part, have been getting out, but as I've said on my other channel when I did a video, institutions are more than happy to buy all of the available shares from retail because it does appear that most likely BlackRock or Vanguard was readjusting their portfolios because, as you can see right here, there was one for 64.5. These are ultimately all the transactions on the secondary market from Friday after hours. 7.69 million, 64, like I said, million, 7.69, 2.69, so a huge amount of money getting into Lucid, clearly to either readjust or whatever it might be. But as of today, the market's been only open about an hour or so, and there's been only 3 transactions, one of which was 2.02 million. And of course, that could be seen as positive, negative. I'll leave it up to you guys to make that determination. As far as the options activity, though, it is a little bit more mixed, so evenly divided. So ultimately, people don't necessarily know where to go because when it comes down to the technicals, it is below a lot of the pivotal moving averages right now on the broader stance, of course. So that means right now it is just going to follow the fib levels, and currently it is trading between the S2 and S1. So in reality, having a floor of 704 and kind of a barrier at $8.20. In theory, though, it will most likely continue to trade within this range until the Fed meeting on Wednesday, on which then, depending on what does come out as a result, it could potentially go up higher, go lower, depending on that. That's just my own interpretation, of course, based on all of that. But like I said, with no fundamental news right now, it is just speculation that is driving Lucid. And I'll give you a good breakdown of what is happening with shorts today. So short score is currently 83, utilization is 100%. And as far as what shorts are doing within the first, like I said, around an hour or so, they're increasing 410,000 shares. Almost around 21% is the short interest, which is a percentage of the free float. As you can see, cost to borrow is just starting to peak up, which of course could be perceived as fairly good, and the cost to borrow average right now is almost around 16%. And like I said, just going back here for a second, as you can tell based on the intraday chart, it did go down very much so at the very beginning of the day. And this is very much linked to shorting. So as you can see right here, the borrowed shares, see the teal line, it just goes completely up as soon as the market opens. Well, that is shorts increasing their position. Of course, that is what caused this. So again, it's all very much correlated behind the scenes, a little bit more manipulation as well from shorts. It's the whole fun cycle of investing. And unfortunately, with around 21% for short interest, Lucid has a lot of shorts. And just to put that in perspective, how much, they actually have around $1.03 billion worth of shorts. So of course, I think in general, once they start to actually produce a ton of vehicles and hopefully hit their 2023 targets between the 10 to 14,000, then in theory, I do see Lucid trending up. So like I said, I kind of touched on where I see things going based on just the technicals and the data points behind the scenes. So let me know your thoughts on all this in the comments below. As well, give yourself a shout out in the comments if you feel that this is a bottom potentially, because I think this is a little bit more of a rumor that is going around that people feel that Lucid right now has bottomed. So this is why a lot of institutions, more so on Friday, did choose to rebalance. So of course that is an underlying sentiment as well, and you can also tell that based on here, the overall sentiment is very much positive. So once again, let me know your thoughts on all that in the comments below. If you haven't already, hit that thumbs up and subscribe. Always greatly appreciate that. One final thing I just want to share with you, there is a massive promo with moomoo only up until March 31st. All you have to do, sign up and you get 1 free stock. Each stock is valued up to $2,000, so even though Lucid is being very volatile, all all the time basically, you can take advantage and get some free stuff. And of course, if you want to throw $100 at it as well, you do get 4 additional free stocks. And of course, with the whole chat AI movement that is happening, you do get also 1 stock of AI and also 1 of BBAI. So for $100 you get 7 free stocks and a free account. So let me know your thoughts on all of that in the comments below. If you haven't already, hit that thumbs up and subscribe. Always greatly appreciate that. And without further ado, I appreciate you guys watching. Let's all make a lot of money on Lucid.